What the heck is that?
Now,
Hello, everybody. How are y'all?
there's nobody watching us right now.
Which means that they have missed that introduction.
Mega awesome.
Oh,
Elaine isn't even here right now. Oh,
I
there's
know.
Mayo.
Mayo is here. How you doing?
Mayo. Mayonnaise.
We hope
Easy, Francis.
Welcome everybody to Old Gray Bricks. This is Messy Thursday today. There's no topic. It's just potpourri today. We're hanging out. Hopefully, some more of our friends will show up with us. I am sorting some bricks and pieces order that actually showed up at my house finally after 7-8 weeks. And so the Lego rep that I complained to over that said that's supposed to get better in America. So we're supposed to have a warehouse that does the bricks and pieces order here. They're going to change it
In theory,
which would be great. Great. Mayo is lurking around with technology and lurking. Let me show you the technology we have since everybody missed it. Let's put it down in there. There it goes. Woo! And hit the music. There we go. Crank that music up. There we go. Woo-hoo! Heck yeah. There we go. All right. We are upping our technological game here when entertainment value. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us today. Hope that you've had a great day. I took the day off, played hooky I got offered a day off today to take any time, and I'm like, yeah, it'll be today. So
rock on.
Yeah, I stayed at home. So how are you guys this evening?
Peachy.
Peachy.
Yeah, Small Paul stayed home from school today because he was having some bad allergies this morning. So
I got it. Yes, it is now springtime in the South all of a sudden.
it is.
Is it a cold or is it allergies?
Or is it COVID?
Well, right now the flu's going around in my schools and stuff like that. So
The flu. Say no to the flu.
Anyway, so speaking of bricks and pieces order, and I know Dana, you probably order more. Well, I do wish Matt was here, but he's traveling to talk about it. Are there pieces you just throw in every time you go on there, even if they're sort of Bricklinkish prices that you throw on there that you always get?
That's yes and no. It depends. Like, I know that there are certain things that I've just come to the conclusion that I'm always constantly running out of. And so if I'm already, I ran out of those the other day. I need to order those. I need to order the quarter tile. Those are good too. But the quarter plate, the quarter round plate in light bluish gray, I need to order a bunch of those. I keep running out of.
You mean the macaroni tile? Yeah, I never.
No. The quarter round, the little cheese pizza slice. Those in light bluish gray. I'm constantly out of those, and that clip you were talking about there. And I was always constantly running out of the 1x1 or 1x2 round plates in light bluish gray too. Constantly running out of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are certain things that I will add in, and now I'm gone to the Adrian concept of that. I think I'll just order another like 20. No, I just order 100.
Yeah.
Right. Which then next thing I know, those.
I never think to get these, and I got some, but I never think that I need them until I need them, and I really need them, and then I don't have them.
And you're like, what? Yeah, I get them in that and dark gray too. I've wound up having to get those a couple times, and I'm like, what was I doing? Why didn't I order more? Then then you turn around and you got $100 Bricklink order or bricks and pieces order, and you're like, damn it.
You start doing the percentage. Do I need 12 of those? Maybe I just need 6. But then Lego does stuff like this. This is that new 3 wide macaroni tile. Oh dang it, that one's gone.
Now you drop
anyway. So they're like 50 cents a piece. When they do a new piece, they always jack it up. It seems to, and it's crazy expensive. So I had to spend like $2 to get a full circle. Makes me mad.
There's
So
a couple. There's a couple of the pieces like that. Even the 1x or the 2x2 curve macaroni tiles were crazy for the longest time. It wasn't cheap to get, and you had to you got to buy 4. I mean, even if you only need 2 right now, so then you wind up buying 6 because I need 2 now, but now down the road I might want 4, so I better order 4. Well, I might as well go ahead and order 16.
And these right here, these are, the new clips. I really like the new designed clips like this.
Yep.
And they even have them the 2-wide version now, but they're still like 15, 20 cents a piece for the little stinking clips.
Oh,
and
I
I'm
know.
like, come on, man.
And I realized the other day that I'm like, I don't have any blue vertical clips. I'm like, what? How did I run out of those in blue of all things? So no, I've added those. And then I was looking for white, and I was like having to search through a bag of white that I need to sort because I'd run out of white ones too. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I foresee another bricks and pieces order in the near future.
Well, I did the bad thing today. In fact, when I was loading up my computer, apparently my battery had decided to keep running when I closed the lid for some reason. Thanks, Microsoft. And so I pulled up my browser and it reloaded my bricks and pieces order. And then it kind of messed up. And all of a sudden I lost my tab and I lost the order sitting there. And I'm like, because I'd pull, and I had all the sets I was pulling parts out of, and now I don't remember all they were. And dang it. Jerks.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes will remember, and then sometimes they don't. So
I will.
We should talk about what Maddie got today.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll talk about Maddie got, and then we'll talk about what I got.
Maddie, what did you get today?
Sorry, I was on Lego Shop at Home because I heard there's this awesome GWP. So I'm trying to figure out my purchase because I'm about to purchase.
Are you ordering more?
I'm sorry,
I'm
Maddie.
gonna order some Lego, even though I've already spent quite a bit this week.
Maddie, you are aware that there is no 12-step program to get out of this, and your friends are all considered
I have all
enablers?
the support from my family. Let me just say, my dad said, "Thank God it's not drugs," and then I was like,
"It is. It is drugs.
It is a drug. It is."
So I went to the thrift store, and I went back to go get a puzzle for my mom because I went to the thrift store yesterday, and she was like, "Oh my God, get that puzzle on the shelf!" And I had already left, and so I was like, "Oh, I'll just go back today and see if they have any Lego," because that's normally why I go to the thrift store. And then I was going to get the puzzle for her, which she got the puzzle. But I also found this box, and it's $14.99.
Oh,
nice!
And in the box, there is some pristine space crap. So
I saw the shine on the glass. Oh.
Yeah, like there's no scratches on the glass. There's some fingerprints,
nice.
but all the minifigures are stiff. Like I don't even want to move their arms and legs because they're like fresh out of the package.
I can see the shine on the symbol there. That's awesome.
Oh, and look, there's the lights and sound plate down there.
Wait,
there is.
Yeah, I got 2 of these, and they're in pretty good shape.
Dang! Wow.
One of them has a little bit of green growth on it, but I was reading online, all you got to do is get an alcohol swipe.
Yep.
But a lot of the pieces are together, and when you touch them, and Mark and I were in a live earlier, I was like, they're still smooth. There are a couple pieces that are a little iffy, like there was this yellow screen in here, and
the yellow tubes!
I got 4 of them.
Oh, that's the big. That you got the pieces for the big elephant set.
All right, can you describe more because I'm trying to do some research and I haven't been able to find anything on it.
All right, so Maddie, get with me offline and I will help you do set restoration forensics on this.
Oh, totally, because like there's stuff in here that's like together, and I don't want to take it apart because it's.
That's how you use it to find the set. You go through Brickset through Classic Space and you'll see pieces and you're like, oh, this is what this is. Okay, cool.
Right. And like
There's
I said,
parts of the robot command here and there, and
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at those dudes, man.
I have
Oh, Futurons.
Fantastic.
And the yellow is not even, or the white
Oh.
isn't even faded. Like they're pristine and crisp. And the best thing was, sending a picture to my brother, and he literally lost his poop over this.
Oh, I bet he did. I bet he lost it completely.
He lost a lot of, because he was like, oh, I could use these pieces for so many great things, and I was like, bro, no, these are like the helmets aren't even cracked. Like there's like
Put him up there. Let's see the symbol on his chest. Throw the white guy up there.
Whoops.
Yeah, he's a little faded, but he's still good.
He's not yellowed though.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy. Yeah, the gold circle on his whatever is gone. There was a few pieces that were cray gold, but it turns out that it was hot glue, and I pulled it off. And then there was one guy who was melted, and he's stuck, but he's okay. But everything else in here, it's and we found, with the help of Mark, this Blacktron. It's complete. I counted all the pieces, and I found the correct visor for him, and the minifigure is crisp.
And look at that! And look at that trans yellow piece.
Yeah, it's shiny.
There's no scratches on that thing.
Look
Nothing.
at that.
Yeah, I think you could probably sell that for more just because of the condition that it's in.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's used, but it looks brand new.
It literally, like I said, this one has the touches the other ones where it's like smooth. Like you can tell that it was put together maybe once. And yeah, the legs were broken off of it, but we were able to put those back together because of Mark. I think based off of what I'm seeing on eBay and Bricklink, I think I could get $65 for it.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, take some. I would say take some really nice close-up photos to make sure that your listing shows how clean and clear all of that is.
It needs to be. I'm going to clean it though first with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and some love, because I think the rubbing alcohol would really make this really pop. But the minifigure is I don't even want to take him out. Like his printing, the guy has no chew. He is stiff. Like I'm trying to move him, but he doesn't really move.
Yeah,
he is good.
I mean, average that set will go for anywhere from 20 to 35 ish. But in that condition, you could ask for more.
I don't have a box or the instructions for it, which I think because I think
the condition though, I think would definitely garner
all
the
these
price.
Pieces are except this one has a chew mark on it. There's a few in here that are just okay, like whatever, but everything else is there's no fading. There's no. Some kid built this, admired it, put it in a box, and then his mom was like, "It's time for us to sell this shit." I'm sorry,
yeah,
sell this
and because that kid is probably 45 years old,
right?
Right.
But what is amazing about this thrift store haul are the white pieces, because even the modern day white pieces that I picked up from thrift store hauls, there's fading on them. There's not. I haven't found a white piece in here that has a bit of fading on it. Like I know you said that the spaceman that was white had fading on it, but the thing is that it was the print. There was something wrong with the print. The rest of him wasn't faded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that might have been put away in someone's basement where it was nice and cool and dark and because the thing that changes the color on white Lego is sunlight, but also heat.
Yeah.
Yep, it does.
It's kept in a nice, dark, cool basement for all those years. Then that's
definitely could have been in a basement, because some of the things have rust on them, but also a little bit of toothpaste and a little bit of rubbing alcohol, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So
one of the sets that I know in there is 6940 Alien Moonstalker, and I put that in the private chat for you.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, well, I think there's a bunch of tiny sets in here, because I got these cute little space rover things, right? And whatever this space rover thing is. Like,
yeah, I know you have the XT5 Android. I saw that seat. Like there's a gray seat with some little engine-y things on it. You held that up in the TikTok.
Oh yeah,
today.
this one.
Yep, that's it.
And I'm just trying to figure out this one.
That is the Starfire 1.
Yeah.
It's 6820 is the set number.
Do you just have that on the top of your head?
No, he's that good.
I have looking at his screen.
I have dual monitors.
He's cheating. Look at this.
Oh, there, there it is.
Yep.
And then this piece too, definitely looks important. It's got
that is the Alien Moonstalker. 6940.
I'm not sure the whole thing is in there though. I think
I don't think so, because I told Mark, I was like, too bad I have to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I'd be at the thrift store, because I talked to the thrift store people and I was like, do you have any more Lego back there? And they were like, yeah, we have a whole bunch. And I was like, crap. And because I know that they won't be able to give it to me because, X, Y, and Z reason. But whatever. At least I got this. But there's definitely probably another box or 2 boxes of this crap over there. Because the blue one that Mark was talking about, like the blue Space Command Center, it's missing a lot of pieces. I looked it up and I was like, oh, I got about half of the pieces, and where the other half? Probably in one of those boxes that's sitting back there.
So wait, what's the address?
Somewhere in Ohio. Who needs
somewhere in Ohio?
Yeah.
Maddie, the question was asked, why are you wearing
Ohio?
Sorry, why are you wearing a jacket, Maddie?
Because it was really cold in my room. I got like really chilly willy, and so I put on my jacket. It was like 60 degrees a couple days ago, and then all of a sudden it's back down to 10 degrees. So,
well, in the great state of Georgia, and specifically in Kennesaw, it's like 60 degrees 66 degrees right now. Right. It's been a nice little stretch.
It was enough day that I went outside at lunchtime and washed my car in the driveway, and I turned the air conditioning on.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What are those?
Blasters. There's 2 of them that are exactly the same.
That's Futuron right there. But that tile with that vent print on it is not exactly common. So, in that direction.
Know. And Mark and I had this in discussion too. And when I looked up these hoses, the cheapest.
Oh, the yellow hoses? Those are not cheap.
The cheapest ones.
Dana, there was a question. What website are you using? I believe Dana's on Brickset.
This is Brickset. Yes. Those. I can tell you for a fact that those yellow hoses, those 4 just like that, are in a set called Surface Hopper.
Okay.
6806 is the set number.
It was a great parts pack. It is a lawn chair. It's a lawn chair strapped to a bunch of engines, but it has those yellow hoses in it, which was great.
And it's also got the trans red rocket fins and also the old gray rocket fins. Fantastic set.
Also, what the heck is this? I have 2 pieces that look exactly like this.
Those are pieces put together. That's just.
Oh, it's not anything important.
No, that's not from a particular set. No.
Yeah, but it still looks really cool. Like these
and actually, those rocket pieces with the tiles on top of them, that's not from an actual set. Those are just pieces together.
Oh, but still, these are really cool.
Those are great pieces.
Those are really cool. And
Uber Geek, welcome to the.
Sorry, hello Uber Geek. Really quickly. The last thing I want to say is that the M-Tron set that was in here, I'm not sure where it is, but like some of the other pieces, pristine, like smooth.
I can see how shiny that is.
Yeah, you can see the shine.
No scratches, no dinks. Even this base plate, I was like, somebody just replaced it or something, but no, it's.
And the piece that you're holding together, if it's with the rest of it, that set is the particle ionizer.
Okay.
Which is 6923.
This is why I need Dana.
I told you he'd be able to tell you every single one of those.
This is
I love
jam.
the fact that he knows the part number of that.
Well, it's because I've got two monitors, man. Another screen.
But isn't that interesting though to you? Like there's probably definitely another box of this stuff.
From what you've shown us, there has to be more.
Yeah, there
boxes.
has to be, because this spans over a great timeline. It's not just like one area. And then it's not up here because I just watched it, but there was another box that I picked up, and it was all classic creator blocks, like red, white, black, and then there were some like minifigures that were like pirates and stuff. I think it's from the same person.
Yeah,
which leads me to believe that
you need to add into your routine that you need to keep stopping by there every day.
Yeah, you do.
I need someone to go there for me tomorrow to see if they can pick up the rest of this crap.
Exactly. What time they open us?
Yeah, so if someone's in Ohio, in the Cleveland area, hit me up and we can work out a deal.
Or so Maddie, you can always when you're there, take a picture and send to one of us, and we'll be like, "Oh my gosh, get it!" Or like, "Yeah, you're good." So
no, I knew this one was a good one without even consulting you guys.
Well, that was kind of a given, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw some things I'd never seen before, like these yellow tubes and some other like these moon-based wheels, and I was like,
Big River tires. Those are my favorite Lego tires of all time.
They are great.
They're also annoying to build with because they're like 2.5 plates or something. You can't put a thing over top of it, but they're still awesome.
It's funky.
Sorry, I took up a lot of time.
No,
that was exciting and thrilling. I love a good. And this is what's happened to me this past week. A great deal, because apparently, I can't hold back and say no. And when I see a good deal, I'm just like, we're gonna buy it and hope for the best.
Exactly. So now, how much did you pay for that whole little pile right there?
This whole little pile plus the already spotted out complete set was $15. And then the other little
two of those minifigures in there is what that thing cost you.
Yes.
Basically just two of those minifigures is what that whole thing cost you.
I sell those minifigures because I thought those were pretty common.
Not in that condition.
Not a shiny classic space dude. He's $10. I mean, that's easy.
Anywhere from $8 to $10.
Advice here: should I just part out the parts and sell them as parts, or should I try to put the set together?
If you can put the sets together, you'll make more money with the sets.
Yeah, because a space set is pretty common parts, except for a few special ones. So
if you have them all together,
they're super special.
What I'm worried about is like people being like, how do you know it's vintage, right?
Well, the thing is with classic space stuff, if you show them that the shine on all the pieces are consistent, they're not going to question it.
And if it's old gray, they're going to be all like, okay, no problem.
And also, I guess you can tell with how they eject the mold, because in the old stuff, there's like one circle on the bricks that has like a ring around it, right? But in modern days, all pieces have a really very bright white mold dot on them, and it's actually really annoying. So,
which is very annoying.
It is quite annoying.
So I hate to jump in and steal Maddie's thunder for a few minutes, but I actually need to pop out of here quickly to go get my wife. So before I do that, I wanted to explain to everybody what Maddie was sidetracked with on Shop at Home and why she was sidetracked on Shop at Home when we started the episode. Because today I went and I picked up, because Chris already has it and I can't. Chris can't have it and I can't have it. I can't have it, so I had to go pick this up. But what I did that Chris didn't do, because he went to Walmart or Target and got his in Kennesaw or Cobb or whatever, is that I waited till today, which is March 3rd, because this happens to be a $120 set. And today Lego launched its $120 GWP for the Jane Goodall tribute, because it's Women's Month or National Women's History Month or whatever it is. And the awesome thing that happened, and I love my Lego store employees, because as I left and I was driving back home or out to go take care of some other things, I got a text message. Oh, by the way, Dana, I don't know if you noticed, but I dropped a second GWP into your bag before you left. And I was like,
how is that even possible? Like, those are.
What are you talking about, Winky?
It's just me.
What did you call me, Winky?
Winky. But I also spent some time today because Mark and Chris have been touting the fact that we need to be doing our monkey punk theme stuff. So today I went ahead and threw together the workings for a little record shop using the video DJ, and I still need to do the interior, but at least I've got this part done. So tried to model it after him.
That's awesome.
And then I did finish, and we can do this two ways, Chris. If you want to go ahead and share my screen, I'll show what I finished over the weekend. I have my full stack of 21 space sets, space habitats that I finished up. And right down here, you can see there's Chris, and there's Mark. Had to add them into the shot. And real quick, before I pop out, let's do slideshow,
Bob.
Oh, great brick set of the week. And this is going to go off because I was supposed to do this last week, and February was Little Flyer Month. The 6815 Hoovertron.
Whoa, did you say Hoovertron?
Isn't it? Oh, it's a Hovertron.
Yeah, it's not a vacuum cleaner, Dana.
It's a Hoovertron.
They both suck.
The theme was Explorians 1996. Whopping 33 pieces. You got one minifigure. $3 in the US when it came out. Today it'll cost you $5 if you can find it loose. Mint in box will run you $25. Why is it cool? I had to really stretch on this one. The awesome helmet, because I do love the Exploring helmets. The 8x8 white plate, the round white plate, is not common, so that's a really cool piece that was in this set. I'd say there's some cool stickers because I just love that whole holographic thing. I was a sucker for the holographic covers of comic books in the 80s and 90s too. And then last but not least, it's a flyer.
What do you mean by it's a flyer?
It's a flyer. It's a little tiny flyer. It hovers. It's a flyer thing.
Hey, that's from my time. I remember that one. I'm pretty sure that
you were
have it.
At least you were alive when this set came out in 1996.
I totally have it. Like the little windshield thing in the back. That is really cool.
The little fin things. Those are freaking awesome with the reflective material.
A pretty cool little chip. It's I think it's pretty.
I like it.
I mean, it was cool how they've got it articulated also with the controls all bent up and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of cool on the hinge.
Dana? Oh, you have the real one there.
I have one right here.
Oh,
wait.
That's what happens when Chris and I click the button at the same time.
So yeah,
Moto.
My screen is not auto-focusing as well when my face is in the way, but it's a cool little set. And yeah, this dish, this plate is freaking awesome. So cool.
Yep.
So cool. He's all right. All right. So that kind of does it. I got to go pick up my wife from therapy, or she'll probably be like, what the? And asking me where I was.
I'll see you, man.
So I'll catch you guys there. Ciao.
See ya.
See ya. We hadn't gone through the chat over here. We actually have some. Mayo is here. He left a little bit ago. Axel Plate is here. Multigasm Geek is here. Let's see who else is here. Moto is here. How are you guys doing? Glad to have you. Intense is here. Hello, Intense. Good to have you here and everything. That's awesome. All right. Chris, how are you today, man? What's going on?
I am doing great. I feel like I have been building Speed Champion sets for years now, but I've still got 2 March sets left to do. But I'm taking a break from the March sets to build the old Speed Champions Porsche that I managed to get used but new.
Cool.
So
that's
what
awesome.
I'm putting together right now.
So what is your impressions of the new Speed Champion sets?
I really love the 8 wide range. The one thing I'm not a fan of that they've been doing in all these is that they have single stud connections in a lot of places that I don't like. They usually lock it in, but not with other studs, and so they're just kind of sandwiched together a lot of times. I'm not a big fan of that, but hey, whatever works.
I got you.
The Lambo though it's amazing.
Oh, it is. The thing where the sticker is underneath the trans bricks and then that reflects up through there.
I didn't even put the sticker on and it still looks great.
It still does. So. We know, Pink Wheels. We know you are. We've seen it in person. Mr. Sandlin, what's up in your world, man?
Well, I had Small Paul here for a little bit, but he just got bored and pieced out upstairs.
Oh, we don't have Small Paul Dragon? Come on.
Sorry, he's I might be able to get him to come down and talk about his dragon if you give me a second.
Okay. Well, that's your call if you want to.
He's watching TV. I don't want to bug him. But, over the weekend, we went to the Lego store last weekend. I got some of these little things and used them to build another thing for City of Lanterns. So there's a little tea garden kind of thing. There's a tea garden. There's Mr. Tang hanging out on a little balcony thing. This is a simple little thing, not a whole building, but I thought it'd be fun.
I love it.
And Small Paul heard me talking about him, so he ran.
Small Paul, yay!
Talking about his dragon.
This is
okay. Wait. Let's first mention. Dad got the creator set.
Obviously.
And I built the bot, but I
super robot.
I gave him extra joints and things and bits and a sword. So.
Oh, and by the way,
as you should.
And that's a $10 set, and that is an amazing set. Even without the improvements, it is an amazing little set for $10.
But what we did tonight was we took the instructions for this dragon
and made it into Small Paul Cyber Dragon.
We built a more upgraded version of the dragon with parts that I have here. So
with jagged teeth, a new opening mouth.
Yeah, he's got an opening mouth.
Does he got nasty big pointy?
You gotta move over this way a little because you're going off.
So there's holes in the back of the spikes right here that shoot missiles.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
The wings are ginormous, but he doesn't actually have to flap them. They have tiny little thrusters on the bottom. You can't see them because they're not built in. Just pretend. Whatever. He has orange eyes, 4 teeth, a nose.
Nice.
And a spike on its tail.
Cool.
Very good. And that was the Small Paul Dragon of the Week.
I love it.
So anyway, Super Robot, I added, I added some knees. I also put a waist on him. His waist. And there's his little sword. Let me get that in there. Can you see that?
Yes, all dragons do need missiles.
And I added ball joints to these wings on his back so they can be repositioned and and they'll just fall right off because this is the kind of clutch that Lego has nowadays.
Yay, clutch.
Yeah. So yeah, you can put his wings up at an angle if you put some ball joints in there.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for now. It's not been a super big week for me. I went to the Walmart locally over here to look for the Lamborghini, and the toy aisle was crammed. The entire length of the aisle was backed up with like 8 or 9 pallets stacked high with toy boxes. So evidently all of their toy trucks came in at the exact same time and dumped all the toys out. And so that Walmart is kind of like snowed under with toy shipments that were probably backed up in the port or something.
Gotcha.
So might go over there maybe Saturday or something and see if they've got stuff.
Yeah. Well, ours, our Walmart's got the new sets, and they basically every set that was new, they got 3 of. That was it. So there was like 3 of of any set. There were 3 of the 3-in-1s. There were just every set. There were 3 of them, and that was it. It seemed like so. I should have grabbed the Luke Skywalker one, but I was only buying it really not just to have it, not to get it. And I have bought a whole lot of stinking Lego this last couple of days, so I was like, no. But now I'm going to regret it because I'll probably could have sat on that and it would, buy a quarter of college or whatever for Jake in a couple of years. I may go back. I mean, I'm sure they'll have more, but didn't seem like they had a whole lot. I don't know if they're having to spread it out or what.
We have an AFOL day in 2 weeks. You could just
shut up. Don't say that. I just bought the stuff on Lego.com. Literally, when Dana was talking, I was ordering. That's why my eyes were like,
wow.
You pulled the trigger on it? That's
hilarious. I did.
So you got to the point. Hey, how's it going?
Matthew and his hotel internet. Please don't show us weird things in your hotel.
So you're just in time for the unboxing. Are you ready?
I know. Water bottle.
A water bottle.
Diet Coke, my favorite.
Upside down. It's gonna go everywhere now.
Coke Zero, please don't.
Barbecue.
Oh, is this South Carolina barbecue?
Yes, it is.
Has it got mustard sauce on it?
I don't know yet.
If it's yellow and looks like delicious cat puke, it's yellow sauce, and it's delicious.
Well, I ate here 2 years ago and maybe 4 years ago, and I really, really liked this place called Home Team Barbecue. So I made a point to come back. So whatever the sauce was, I liked it last time. So
I got you.
We got some Brunswick stew.
Oh wait, let me see that Brunswick stew. I want to tell you if it's the right kind of Brunswick stew. Well, that's the vegetable soup. That's not my favorite, but it's still good.
All right.
I'm not insulting their barbecue.
Here's this looks like the kind of
sauce.
That's mustard sauce.
There it is.
Looks like your cat puked in the cup, but it's delicious. Mountain Nougat in.
Oh, and there is some Lego. So right before I got in the car to drive to South Carolina, this Bricks and Pieces order showed up. So of course, I had to bring it with me, and I brought a sorting tray. Woo!
Did you bring your spreadsheet?
I really know how to party when I'm on the road.
Whoa,
I did not bring.
Hold up that Bricks and Pieces order again. Good Lord, that's like $200 right there. It seems like. I mean, my little bag had $60 of stuff in it, and it had squat. So
94. Apparently, my brick tastes are not as expensive as yours. Apparently I ordered, but there's a lot of neon yellow in this. So
yeah,
it's a weird color. I don't know how I feel about the neon yellow yet, but we'll see.
Well, speaking of Bricks and Pieces, I got a letter from Lego yesterday saying that my order from early December has shipped.
Oh wow!
Both my December 10th orders and my December 18th orders have shipped. So yeah, I think they're catching up.
Wow, December? I mean, mine from January.
Early December.
Wow.
January.
But I did get these. Check this out.
I'm still waiting for those to show up. I ordered mine the same day within the
Ice Planet one
that Chris
is. Those are from the Chinese New Year set.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
And I ordered mine. I literally ordered mine within minutes of Chris ordering his, and I still don't have them, and he's got his.
Yeah, I can't do the thing. My camera's screwed up. So yes, I got 20 of them, and that's why.
It makes me
$20 right there.
Is Lego doing this stupid everything alphabetical in order of last name again? Because I know 2 people with G last names who already have their bricks, and I still don't have mine.
Back of the line,
man.
Sounds like you need a name change.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna need a name change if you want to get that.
Hey, you come by here, Flea Mark, I'll order for you. I'll only charge you 10%, and you can get in the C's, okay?
I found this at the Targets. Have y'all seen that, dude?
Funny.
It's a pretty cool little Easter set. Actually, I bought the last 2, so sorry, kids. There it is.
It's cute.
It's pretty cool.
I like the colors, but I didn't like the build because I almost picked that up too myself, and I was like, I could spend $5 on Lego.com to get that gift with purchase instead. Or you can get that.
Moto. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm changing my name.
Nice.
I mean, probably I could just go into Lego.com and change my last name on the mailing address, and see if that works.
A dot.
You should change your last name to A and see what happens.
Anlin. You just need to be Anlin.
That's the joke. I don't know. Maybe Matthew can't see the text things that we pop up on the screen.
He's too
I'm
busy
on my
looking
phone,
at
and it's 2015 vision, which I don't have when I'm on my phone. So
I was going to mention, of course, March 1st, there was a few of the sets I didn't have early, and like the Lambo. And so, unfortunately, I couldn't get away from work to go get them. So I had to wait till after work, and I called North Point, and North Point was sold out. So I called Sugarloaf and ended up driving all the way to Sugarloaf just to get a Lambo, and then spent $250. So, well, hey, with that said, at least I used over 150 worth of VIP points, so it was only like $100. So.
Well, hey, you're not far from me. For me, it's almost equal distance. It's like 10 more minutes tops going to Sugarloaf.
Yeah, because you can take the interstate, and I thought about that, but it was like 5:30.
Oh, so, no, it would take.
So there was no chance of doing it. So I took the back roads all the way over there. So it was like an hour drive, and it was still going to be faster than taking the interstate.
I got to commemorate something here. We had a cat butt.
I'm sorry, he's being so annoying. I'm over him. I had too much of my cat today. Mark knows.
Yeah, earlier we did a live, whatever you call a joint live session on TikTok and she had left Stein outside, so I'm to Maddie, and I hear this.
For a solid 15 minutes, he was outside the door just meowing and banging on the door. Let him in, and what is the first thing he does, Mark? What does he do?
Yeah, he laid down right in the middle of the booth.
And he knocked stuff on the floor, and I was like, no. And now all of the pieces are furry.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
So Thomas sent me a picture of our cat, which our cat was standing by the door waiting for me to come home, and I felt very sad.
Oh.
Did you listen to the Sarah McLachlan song?
In my head, it was playing on a loop. Yeah. In the arms of the angel.
Yeah,
I'll stop it.
Well, this morning I had off, and so it was just me and Bo in the house. However, Mel left, Jake left, and when Jake left, he handed me his leftover eggs, which we all have eggs for breakfast, and Bo gets his own. But I ate all of the eggs, and Bo was mad at me, so he curled up on the couch, not looking at me for like an hour. He's like, "I'm so mad at you."
Really didn't share? Wow.
No. By the way, I don't know if y'all seen this feature in this little rocket that comes with the lunar base or whatever. It's cool when you hold it down on it lands flat, but then when you take it off, the little flame pops out of the bottom, which is so cool. I love it. Just so great.
Which one's that one in?
Little rocket, little spindly kind of goofy rocket is really
cool. Is that a sticker?
Where?
The shiny one?
Yes.
Oh, it's so cool. Did you save the extra shiny stuff?
Yes.
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 That's the one in the base?
That's the one in the base, yeah.
Okay.
And it also detaches, except for clutch messes that up. It detaches and will then attach to all the other things, so which is pretty cool in this line. It lends to Classic Space really well. So
nice.
Anyway, I bet really now awesome. Everybody really wants the Classic Space People Pack, or not the Classic Space, but the Space People Pack. You know what I'm talking about?
City Space. Is there?
The City Space People Pack that came out like 3 years ago.
People Pack coming out?
I don't know if there's a new one coming out.
It's not a new one yet.
I wish they would bring that back because they had like the camping series, they had the picnic, the carnival.
Well, they also priced those at like $50-$60 or something stupid like that. And
no, they're $39.99, and
no, they're $70. No.
Well, now they're $70, but $39.99 for like 18 minifigures to one theme I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, that last one was from 2020. It was pretty cool, and there were some unique spacey figures in there. But anyway, 3-in-1 in the background. Have I built it yet? Intense? No, I have not. I used $50 of VIP points to make that cheap, so I bought that at the store. And then I realized I should have bought the boom box from Video and made it $10, but it's okay. Do they add the 15% to anything on sale at the Lego store?
What do you mean?
Like if there's something on clearance and then we go on April Day, do I get another bite off of that?
Wait, can we back up really quick? With AFOL Day, you get a percentage off for being an adult?
Yes.
Yeah,
You get it for being in a lug.
So
that's
are
why
you
you join a
telling me
lug.
I shouldn't have spent? Oh, you have to be a part of a lug.
Well, if you'd have gone, the Jane Woodall would have been sold out by then.
So you're saying I did good by spending money when I shouldn't have spent money just now? I just got the email notification.
I'm morally ambivalent. You have to talk to your folks about that. So.
Hey, I sold a module in a Bricklink store, so I then turned around and ordered the City of Lanterns, and I cashed in $50 in VIP points. So I'm getting the Jane Goodall. So that's a pretty good deal. For $100, I'm getting City of Lanterns and the Jane Goodall. So and free shipping.
All I want is the Jane Goodall. Like
I'll sell it to you for $100.
No, because I looked on eBay and right now Jane Goodall is going for like $55, and I was like,
well, go on Bricklink, you can get it for $25.
But then I thought to myself, might as well just buy some other Lego that I was thinking about and call it my birthday present. Like last year when I bought 5 different Lego sets and said it was my birthday.
Happy birthday
starting
to you.
in February.
I was gonna say your birthday's in what, October? What?
That's exactly what happened, Chrissy. I bought, what did I buy last year for my birthday? It was the Hogwarts UCS set. I got that on OfferUp for $200, and I was like, it's for my birthday. And then a week prior to that, I was like, I'm gonna buy the detective set. It's for my birthday. And my parents were like, your birthday is like, seems like it's every day.
Well, I will say I walked in the house on March the 1st, which March the 8th is my birthday. So I marched in with the house with the space or whatever, and I said, look, I bought my birthday present. And then Mel's like, well, are you going to wait? I'm like, are you going to make me? and then she finally gave in. Anyway, she was going to build it anyway. So, but I will say the price point on this space stuff is not a good price point.
It seemed kind of high to me.
It is,
especially the Rover.
Welcome to City.
Yeah, that's the way City is, and I don't understand that. Does anybody have any insight to why City is that way?
Yes, it's the #1 selling line in Germany and many European countries.
I was going to say it's the #1 selling line outside of America. So they're going to raise the price, right?
Yeah, this is 786 pieces. Now, some of these are big pieces. I get that. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. However, I will say these new domes are amazingly cool.
Yeah, I did like that piece.
This piece right here is really cool. It makes a cool dome.
That was in trans blue too, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've started my own like outpost. Let me pull this up here. So I've got it quarter turned here. So this little outpost I'm building for some more space there. Yeah, they're really cool. It actually reminds me of old Tinty, which was a Lego clone that didn't match up with Lego from Spain, and they had some really cool space sets that were really all domes and really smooth. So I like them, but they work really well. You can open that up. So I gotta work on the inside there, but they're very neat. I like them very much. So, but when you order one for Bricks and Pieces, it's like $2 a piece or $202.75. Crazy. So I don't know how that translates to real sets, but that may be why that's so expensive. So
I like what Moto said. I'm not sure if he flashed up what he said. That he says a conflict of emotions. The price point is high, but they are great sets.
Moto, you need to go for it, man. Look, Moto. Tell me, you're my age. We're the same age almost. This little flame here is cool as crap. Okay, that popping out when you take off and you make the noises and stuff. You need it. Your son needs it. You need to share this with him. Yes, you need it. Amazon having the 20 off. Yeah, that's true. That's another thing. Walmart loves to get those sets, and so does Target. And then Christmas time, they have these big discounts on this $120 set that's now $100, and I'm like, well, that's just what it should have been priced. So
I think the barbecue was so good, Matthew had to take his glasses off.
he's crying. He's wiping his eyes.
I don't think I've ever seen him without a
I'm
hat.
trying to read the chat on my phone, which means I have to hold it right up to my face because the numbered letters are so teeny weeny tiny. Even with my bifocals, I have trouble reading it. So I'm
How old are
old,
you?
gray. and
Man, I am disappointed there's not a pork grease smear on the screen right now. That's,
What if you turn your phone landscape?
well, it would have been easier, but
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
better.
It's hard to position it. There you go. Is that better?
Is that
Yes.
easier to read?
Hey, so this is how proactive I am when I go to the hotel. So when I go down for the free breakfast, I steal a fork to bring back up to the room so that when I bring food to the room, I have actual utensils. That's called planning.
that's called being Joey from Friends. That's what that's
Is
my
it?
favorite scene of Friends when he's the cheesecake and he comes up with a fork. That's awesome. All right. So what else? What else has everybody bought? I bought a bunch of crap. Crying out loud! I can't believe I bought all this. So
I got an assembly square for $200.
No, where?
Bricks and pieces.
What?
How?
I also got
the.
the treehouse for 150.
Wait, do you mean you bought all the pieces for it off of Bricks?
No, the set.
How did you get it off of Bricks and Pieces for that price?
No, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The store Bricks and Pieces.
bricks and
Oh.
minifigs.
Bricks
Or
and
Bricks
mini
Minifigs, I'm
figures.
sorry.
Why did they
Oh.
have it priced so cheap? Was it used?
Yeah, it was used.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter as long as it
It was complete though. So,
with the minifigs
uh-huh.
and the assembly square. The Lego store guy let me in on the loop. That's going to be retiring. They said it was going to retire last year, but it's retiring this May, and the bookshop will have another year on it.
Hello, hello, Madeline. How are you?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
I'm sorry. There's another one down there.
I'm Madeline too.
We have a new Madeline.
Oh, they must have been going.
Oh, I
on
didn't know
the,
they had a
on
live
the-
stream going.
Yeah, they had their live stream. With Steven was doing it. So
Oh,
So
cool.
maybe they told people to come on over and see what we were yakking about.
Well,
yeah.
welcome if you did.
that's right.
Welcome.
At least Madeline came.
We're watching
Welcome-
Matthew eat.
Welcome to barbecue chat, where we will be discussing barbecue.
Wow, that was really confusing. Sorry, Madeline Swoop. I'm also Madeline, so it's like what?
You're the OG Madeline. That's what you are.
No.
You know,
I'm
when I was in C-Lug all those years ago, we had 3 marks, and so we had numbers.
Mark number 1.
I think we need that for the Chris's nowadays, don't we?
Yeah, we need to do that. 'Cause I was marked 1 because I started C-Lug, but yeah, we basically mark 1, 2, and 3 because we were all regulars at our meetings, so they had kind of had to do that.
Yeah, we've all of a sudden started getting silly with Chris's because we have me and we got this Chris here. We got Chris at Bricks and Minifigs.
There's a 4th one too, wasn't there?
I
Oh,
think
we had a
so.
4th one.
Isn't there a Chris at Atlanta Brick Co?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, they're everywhere.
He never comes to our meetings though. So
That's true.
What about Bricker Builds? Do they have a Chris? How many
Yeah,
Chris?
Christopher. Yep. Sure
Yep.
enough.
Yeah, they do. That's right. Crying out loud.
but he's young enough that he's not easily confused with the rest of the Chris's. So
Right. He uses
Yeah.
that full name that we only use when our mothers are talking bad to us or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
and when it became that full Christopher and the middle name Scott,
Oh, the middle name
I
comes
mean,
out.
I need to get out of Dodge, buddy.
Yeah,
I want to be there.
I worked with a Christopher who insisted on being called Christopher. Like if you called him Chris, you'd be like, it's Christopher. It's like, oh,
Sorry.
we could start
Topher.
calling one of them Topher.
yeah. Well, and I would always forget because I'm used to talking to Chris and like, sorry, I'm Christopher. So I'm used to talking to my buddy Chris all the time. So I'd always have to apologize to him for not saying his name the way he preferred. So.
Doc Sampson is here. How you doing?
So
Madeline's still hanging in there. So welcome, Madeline. We're glad you're here.
One of my Facebook friends, his name looks like it's spelled Ian. That's how most people would pronounce it, but it's pronounced Ian. And he gets so upset when people say it wrong that he now spells his name as EYE-AN. So people say I-N.
But it's spelled Ian with like an I, right?
Yeah.
Why? That's phonetically how you would say it, though. Like if you took linguistics and you took phonics,
that's just bad parenting to give your kid a name with a common spelling and then pronounce it differently. That's just, don't do that to your kids, people.
Oh, right. Like on TikTok, there's a woman who was like, "Oh, one time I had a patient and her name was Abaca. How do you think she spelled her name? Abaca. ABC. Abaca."
Wow.
I mean, I get the creativity and phonetically that's how it would be said. Like a, ba, like I get it. But
Dana, please.
Oh no.
So I missed out on why Dana's not with us live. Is he like at the movie theater with his spouse texting during the movie or something?
No, she had an appointment and he went to go pick her up. So he's probably texting in the car and listening to. If you're listening in the car, well, I was going to make an annoying noise and bug
I think he should tell people it's short for Denaniel.
Wow. Hey, and we have a Porsche.
Oh, nice.
I like that one. I like that they did a small version of that, and then they did the big one out of Technic, right? That's cool. Like you can. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris. The porch is on the front of your house. That is a Porsche.
Oh! I apologize. I do not speak European
correctly.
I'm from Arkansas, so you got to give me something.
I work with Germans. The president of my company would be. He would. That's the kind of thing he would do. He's a Porsche.
He's a Porsche.
Porsche.
Speaking of movies, I think I am going to go see Uncharted tonight.
The Batman.
No.
Not into the Batman.
It's getting like really good reviews and everything.
And I might see it in a couple months.
Well, okay.
Look at that. Oh, Mark.
DC has kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So, although Peacemaker's been pretty funny, I gotta say.
Peacemaker's awesome.
Gotta say, Peacemaker's been pretty good.
I thoroughly enjoyed that show, and I laughed all the way through it. It was great.
All right, show us interesting Lego pieces. Lego, please. You're muted. Oh, look at there.
Oh, it's from the Chinese New Year set I just ordered.
I'm not really sure why I ordered 6 of them. So if somebody needs one, let me know, because apparently I got a little carried away. And there's the new pale yellow door frame. And everybody needs more hazmat helmets for their minifigs. Hazmat.
I got some of those.
And the sand blue curvy rounded window.
Ooh, sand blue.
And I'm not even.
There's sand blue windows in the space sets inside. There's like the 3 wide or 4 wide, 3 tall or whatever sand blue. Those are cool.
I'm not sure. Do these fit in a regular door frame?
That doesn't look like a regular door frame.
No.
That's from the Friends double door.
Yeah, that big white frame we're getting through through bulk lug. 2 of those fit in those.
And then there's some.
That's
not flesh.
From the Lego movie.
Nougat, light nougat,
not flesh.
Nougat.
And some of these these funky things where you can like pop them in, so there's like a circle.
My new nose ring.
That's right. That's how you know you're like a rad Lego fan, is when you've got the nose ring piece. So the new dark green piece and more neon yellow than you can shake a stick at, which I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with neon yellow. It's kind of the tile is such a bright color that you can actually almost see where the anti-studs are on the back, because it looks like a little thicker right there. So that's interesting. And then the new transparent bottom to the boulder. That's kind of cool.
Oh,
nice.
That is a cool. Is it dual molded or is it like
it's dual molded?
Oh,
and then when you need to do your winter scene, you need that winter hat. This is for all the Canadian Lego people, especially. And shiny gold cut.
Gold.
Ooh, gold. And just in time for Maddie, the new cat. Yay. So there's some fun parts in this order. That's the nice thing about Bricks and Pieces taking forever, is that by the time it arrives, you kind of forgotten what you ordered. So
it's like surprise.
Surprise! The tri-pane window frame in light blue.
Oh,
Nice.
That piece that you have there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I just had to have it because it was new, of course. So.
You can clip clips on it. It's how they did it in the New Year's set. They clipped like 1 by 1 clip pieces on it. You know what I'm talking about?
And then there's
I got the trans version there.
Yeah, you can do some really cool like curve.
And then everybody needs a gold hot dog bun.
Well, of course you do.
And then I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to use this piece, the 1 by 2 with the Technic pinhole in it, but I don't know. Looks interesting.
Oh! That reminds me. Now you said that. Let me borrow the screen for a second. Did y'all know that they make a pin? You know, the small pin, but it's a friction pin. But it doesn't.
It has the stud on one side.
Yeah.
And it's friction, not just smooth turning.
It's a friction pin. Yeah. I mean, where's this been all my life, right? It's kind of awesome, actually.
So why is that better
than a free spinning one?
Oh, okay. So it's got friction to it. That's what's different.
Yes, it's a friction pin. That's what it said.
Sorry. So, and then there's the brown hot dog, or it could be used for other waste products. I'll just leave it at that.
Code brown.
And then mini dishes in orange and the pale green color. And then you can utilize the new ball with the pin, and then the new pale yellow, I don't even know what we're calling this, but stud with a
espresso maker.
Yeah, espresso maker thingy. Everybody needs a hat in green. I guess. I got the 2/3 stud. I didn't even know that was in the order. So the 2/3 stud arrived. And Maddie, we've got a cat companion in white.
That was cute.
And then this piece, I think Mark was talking about this piece.
I got some of those. I got like 4 of those. They were not cheap.
No, they were not. And then this is really, I just thought it was a really cool looking piece. So it's like a little quarter round. It's got like a swirly pattern on it.
Those are in the new Dot series, I think.
And then this is also a cool little pattern
controller.
These were not cheap. So
a blue piece of pizza with pepperonis? Is that what that is?
The new bike in yellow.
Cool. Yeah, Moto's there giving some things. There's a difference in height of a stud on a Technic versus a snot brick and everything, but many of us just ignore it. Oh, yay!
Trans opalescent, my favorite color.
Now, do you know what this is?
It's the top of the ice castle from Elsa.
It's a dress.
Or you can put a mini doll waist on here. It's actually the dress. It's the mold that's supposed to be the dress for a mini doll, but it can also be the top.
Wow.
But also they come with a cap that'll go on it. And that cap is what they use for the radar dish in gold in the lunar base or whatever, that radar dish right there.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's very interesting. He has got Madeline. He is getting all those from Bricks and Pieces. Ooh,
Like some gold.
drum lacquered.
Yeah. And then some more of the pale green bricks are coming in more sizes, and
I think they need
some
drum lacquered nougat. That's what they need.
drum lacquered nougat. I like it. I think that's everything. Oh, we got the new tiny 1x1 round with the little swirly muffin
In
design.
blue?
In blue swirlies, yeah. It's pretty.
It is. And by the way, for those of you who are getting the space sets, when you open up the craters, the crystals that the astronauts are finding are chi pieces from Chima, but probably because Lego molded a gazillion of those and they need to burn through them and get rid of them. But one of the pieces is a round and it has a little micro printed on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. They're all the little lab things and what you're finding. So that's really cool. Super cool.
So I got fun stuff from Bricklink this week too. I now have chain finally, so I can finish my little Rancor setup.
Nice.
I got a whole bunch of Buzz Lightyear random parts.
Love
Cool.
Buzz Lightyear.
And I got a whole bunch of Nougat arms,
Nougat.
aka Jasmine.
Nougat.
So just some fun little pieces I got.
By the way, just you said something about arms. Oh, cat butt. I know of a lug who was doing Bricklink or a bulk lug, and one of the guys ordered a certain torso with yellow minifig hands as his piece for their bulk. And people are like, why are you getting that torso? And it was the cheapest way for him to get yellow hands in bulk.
How
So
funny.
he ordered that entire torso for the yellow hands.
It was the Argyle sweater, and it was
Argyle sweater.
Hands. It was
I do that for flesh hands on Bricks and
Flesh
Pieces
hands,
a
that's
lot.
right.
Why are yellow hands expensive? I don't
That
get
is
it.
flesh hands.
It was
Flesh
fleshy.
hands.
Oh, flesh hands.
Yeah, that's what I do on Bricks and Pieces.
But the people in that lug were like, what? That was and so I can't imagine this guy getting like 500 of them and then bing, 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 bing.
Back in Arc Lug, before there was a whole lot of us, we'd each get like 10 picks a piece.
Was
So
that
I
you,
would
Andrew?
order
Did you do that? That's awesome.
I would order so many minifig parts. It was crazy.
Yeah, and just to get the hands, because like
Just to get anything,
and I can remember like being really ticked off that Lego monkeys had yellow hands. So all my Chewbacca's started losing their hands.
Yeah, brown
And
hands are
started
hard to
being-
come by. It's
Are you
crazy.
they are.
serious? You switched hands on your monkeys?
That's a personal issue I'd like to not
Chewbacca. I
discuss.
got one right
Wait.
here. I got an old school Chewbacca.
Well, you could just put you could just use the new now that you have brown hands in your monkeys, you could have the monkeys start throwing this around.
That's
But
awesome.
that shouldn't be a thing. Like, I'm really hoping that Lego changes that, and especially with like the licensed sets where things are like nougat and light tan and all that kind of stuff, like that they change that, because somebody did a TikTok about their brown minifigures in their city and how they wanted more brown representation, but they could only find angry looking brown heads.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So.
There's a new head available on Bricks and Pieces right now that's a non-white head that has like a better face. So I ordered a couple of those just so I could have some more options when building minifigs.
Mhm.
I have a bunch of tan, not nougat or flesh, but tan hands. I'm not really sure
what?
what I'm going to do with these, but
That's light brown nougat.
got them. So
So for the chat, Madeline, she was asking about Bricks and Pieces. So I would tell you two things about Bricks and Pieces. Number one, don't start because it's addictive. So once you start down the path to Bricks and Pieces, forever will it dominate your destiny. But two, if you have like very specific colors, or if you really want the like latest new parts, I've stopped buying I sometimes would buy new sets just to get the new parts. And then I realized that it was far more cost effective to go drop $15 on Bricks and Pieces and just get the new parts that I wanted, than go out and drop $100 on a set to get like 8 of the new pieces. So it sometimes it's a matter of, you know, do I really want all of the other pieces that come in the set? Do I really just want the new thing, or am I going to be happy with all these other pieces that I'm getting? So it can be a more efficient way to get new parts if they're in a color or a shape that you desire.
As long as you do it early, because a lot of times those new pieces sell out within a day.
Yeah.
You do.
Like the letter pieces. I was so wanting those letter dots pieces, and they were sold out in a day.
Yeah.
But
And-
the other thing is, if you join the Discord, people will post when they come back into stock. So the Discord is very useful for that. And there also is a website called Brick Hunter where you can sign up to get alerts when things come back into stock. But you get one part for free, and then you have to pay for additional alerts. But or if you have a group of friends, so like Shannon and I were, you know, each of us put our part on Brick Hunter, and we would message each other if the part popped up. So we kind of we had a teamwork going on there. So
a network.
You should definitely do that. Like team up with a couple people so you don't list the same part, and then you can notify each other when it happens.
Yeah. And Shannon paid for like the extra parts. So he had like 5 or 6 on his notify list. So
I know Moto's listening. Moto, I don't know if you saw Monday, but there are trans red whip antennas, which have never existed before on Bricks and Pieces. And there are trans red round bricks, 2x2 round bricks in trans red that have never been made before. So those are pretty sweet. They're not cheap either, but they were pretty sweet to get. So they feel like they miss all. They're filling in for something they should have done long ago. So anyway. All right, guys, it is 10 after. Thank y'all for joining us today. Just a side note, if you've noticed that we use orange in here, Mark and I had a mutual friend. His name was Tom McDonald, and he passed away 4 years ago as of like Monday, 4 years ago, I think it was. And he was 51, which I'm going to be 51 on Monday. So it's a little sobering. Tuesday, I'll be 51. But and he had lots of long-term health issues that he was taking care of. It just kind of caught up on him. To take care of yourself, and we think of his wife, April, his girls, because he was a very good friend to us, and he would have been really funny to be on here and hang out with a lot. So we miss our friend Tom, and just continue to pray for his widow, Miss April. She's a very, very sweet lady, but he was a good old friend, and so just as a bit of advice, hang out with your friends. These friends that we have in here Mondays and Thursdays, you guys mean a lot. And I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Just make sure that you keep your eyes on the news and praying for, thinking of, and however you can support the folks in Ukraine right now. And my son and I, we've been talking more about politics and world stuff because of it. But he loves a great meme that makes fun of Putin. So we share those all day, every day. So that's really so please. He was sending me one that was all the Russians were the Imperials from Star Wars, and then the Ukrainians were the Ewoks, and of course they were winning, which is great. But anyway, so be praying for those folks. Keep them in your thoughts and support them how you can. Build awesome and be awesome, everybody.